Listen to the interview and do the tasks from your textbook.
With us today is Fiona Collins. Miss Collins, you work for one of well-known travel agencies in Britain. May I ask you a few questions?
Please call me Fiona. What are the questions?
Most tourists arriving in Great Britain want to see London. How long should they stay in the capital to get an idea of it?
It depends on how closely you want to get acquainted with the great city. It can take anything from 3 days to several weeks. London has so much to offer to visitors.
Would you recommend them to stay in London as long as possible?
No, I wouldn't. I can advise those who haven't been to Britain before to make a tour of the country.
What places are the top of the list?
Bath, Cambridge, Canterbury, Edinburgh, Oxford, York, to name any a few. The reason people know about them is that all of them have lots to do and see, and they all have beautiful buildings of some kind. For example, castles, cathedrals, or university colleges.
Don't you think that tourists may easily get tired of visiting big cities?
One shouldn't forget about the British countryside. Although Britain is quite small and has a large population, there are still a lot of fields and trees between towns. And even from the biggest cities, it's not difficult to get to the countryside. Much of it is, of course, farmland, but there are a lot of lovely views, perfect for those who enjoy taking pictures.
Don't you think it may be somewhat boring to walk through fields and woods?
We all know that tastes differ, but British countryside can hardly be called boring. Something visitors may notice about the British countryside is that in many areas it changes a lot in a short distance. Besides, certain areas are popular for different activities because of the kinds of countrysides that you find there.
Could you give some examples, please?
In the Lake District, you can find fishing, walking and water sports, while in the Peak District, walking and climbing are popular. In many parts of Wales, visitors can ride horses across country. Northern Ireland has got places for fishing and playing golf, but you don't have to have a special interest in any of these activities to enjoy the different tastes of countryside.
Will it be right to say that everybody can find something to their taste while traveling in Britain?
Absolutely. And I can say that there are very few people whom Great Britain, this beautiful country with such an interesting history, can leave cold.